Just waiting for some people to come in. This is round 2 of my live stream. Had some issues on the first one. I don't know what happened, but I'm back again for round 2. See, we have one person in the chat right now. Give it a few more minutes for some other people to come in. Just waiting for some people to join in. I know it's a bit late. It's midnight here where I am in Canada. So Just waiting for a few more people to come in so I can start testing out these two Paratech apps. Well, hello there. Yeah, I'll just call you Williams. How are you tonight? I was almost going to end this live because I wasn't sure if anybody was going to come in this late. It's 5 after 12 where I am here. I don't know if too many people will come in this late, but you never know. You never know. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know if you were on my last one, Williams, when I used the Paratech app. I think you were there. I think so. And for some reason, the sound wasn't working. Well, I figured out what the problem is. The text to speech on my tablet is not working. So I messed around with the settings too, and it's still not working. But the apps still work. The words still come through. So, yeah. Yeah, so I'll give it a few more minutes. It's just me and you here right now. So, nobody comes in within the next 5 minutes. I'll just start. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I figured Ron would be here, and I don't know about M City. She's on vacation doing the family thing, so I don't think she's doing a lot of online stuff right now. I think I'll turn my tablet off right now and save some battery until we start. Yeah, looks like it's just me and you still. Had some problems with my first live. I don't know what happened. It was fine in the beginning, and then all of a sudden it went haywire. I couldn't really see. That's just cigarette smoke going across the screen. It's not any creepy stuff. See, every time I start a stream this late at night, I sit there and I think to myself, well, I wonder why nobody's coming in. And then I look at the time again and I'm like, well, yeah, that could have a lot to do with it. So I don't think there's any lives going on right now. I checked before I even went live the first time, and I didn't see any. Well, at least not any, any channels that I'm subscribed to. Well, I guess it's just you and me. Let's turn this tablet on. I'll have to mess around with it, like when I hold it up to, um, so you can see it. I'm still running through just the webcam. I'm not running through open broadcast. Um, it's running fine and everything now. It just, for some reason, there's a real lag with YouTube. Like, I know there's a lag when you go live anyway. There's a delay, but there's like way too much of a delay. Alrighty, let's do this before the battery dies. Okay, I've got the Paratech app, and I've got another Paratech app. It is Paratech ERS. It's an older Paratech app, but it's funny though because when I turned it on, I had words coming through, a couple of words that came through on this app. And then when I put on my Ghost Radar app, one of the same words came through on that came through on this app. So that was pretty interesting. Okay, let's turn this on. Okay, now let's see if I can get this so you can see. Can you see that okay? Okay, the first word we have is utterly, and I haven't even asked anything yet. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that you could see what it's saying because the lighting is just horrible. Okay. Darkness. Is there anyone here who would like to say hello? My name is Sam. I come as a friend and I come in peace. I don't mean any of you any harm. And I would expect that the same to be. I will only accept positive energy and no negative energy. Is there anyone here who would like to say hello? We have task. I'm so sorry about the lighting. This is just ridiculous. Oh, we have gateway. If there's anyone here with us right now, can you tell me your name? We have empathy. Empathy. Enjoy. Are you enjoying me speaking with you? Ledge. That could just be a random word from the word bank. Enemy. I said I'll only accept positive energy and no negative energy. No enemies here. Yeah, fell. there's anyone here right now, can you tell me how many of you are here? Vanguard. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. Yeah, I really wish that, excuse me, that the text to talk was working on my tablet. I can't figure out what's going on. I really don't know. Sack us. Sack us? Okay. Is there anyone here who has something to say? Or how's it going? Long time no see, Atlantis Paranormal. Where you been hiding? Paranormal speak and spell. That's funny. Yeah, for some reason my text to talk isn't working for some reason. Um, Change the settings and the whole nine, and it's just not cooperating for any. I don't know what it is. It just seems to be this Paratech app and the newer one, the newest one. My other ones, they work fine. It just seems to be these two, so I don't know what the issue is. I don't know. Okay, we have the name Thomas. Is there somebody here by the name of Thomas? Hello, Thomas. Well, I hope you guys are okay over there. I wondered why I hadn't seen you guys around for a bit. Um, yeah, I just hope you guys are okay. It's nice to see you again. That's for sure. Okay, where were we here? Okay. We have trouble. I don't even know if you guys can friggin' see that or not. This is just ridiculous. I wish you could talk. We have given. Is there anyone here who would like to say hello? Or maybe tell me your name? Or maybe you lived in this house or on the property at one time? Quake. See, sometimes it's hard to tell with these apps because you just get. Yeah, I'm really sorry. Is that any better? Can you see it there? Better. Oh, well. I guess they say it looks better. Yeah, unfortunately, when you're using. Hello there, Jan's Life Journey. How are you? I'm using one of my Paratech apps, but unfortunately, my text to talk isn't working, so we're just like looking at the words. Phantom. We have a phantom. Okay, I'm glad you can see it a little bit better. School. Did you go to school in this area at one time? Temperature. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I've got it at full volume, CJ, and it's just not working at all. Not at all. Nothing? Do you have nothing to say? You don't have to be afraid to speak. This thing that I'm holding in my hand, it won't hurt you. What it does, it allows me to be able to see on the screen here what you have to say. It's completely safe. Yeah, the app I'm using right now, it's Paratech ERS. It's an older version of the Paratech app. I believe it's like the first one that came out. I just, downloaded it a couple of days ago to try and basically check it out and see what it's like. Orange. Run. I'm trying to hold this steady. I'm tired, so I'm trying not to weeble wobble around here. And I'm just hoping that you guys can see this. Warp. If there's anyone here, can you tell me how old you are? Smoke? Yeah, I smoke. We'll use this app for a couple more minutes, then I'll excuse me. I'll switch over to the Paratech app, the other one. You have. What is it that I have? Can you tell me, please? I have no idea what you what you just said, Williams. I really don't. Important. What's important? Is there something important that you need to say? Was. Is there something that you'd like to tell me? It's perfectly okay. Like I said, I come as a friend and I come in peace. I don't mean any of you any harm. You're more than welcome to speak. Wow. I'm just waiting for my arm to fall asleep from holding up my tablet. Glory. Okay, well, I'm gonna turn this app off and turn on the other one. I'd like to thank you all for coming through. Thank you. Okay, so give me a second here, and I'm going to switch over to the other app. Like I do have other apps on my tablet here. But I don't have an external speaker right now. I'm in the process of getting one. So once I get that, we'll be able to hear better with the other apps, because it's just, you can barely hear it through the laptop. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can see this. This is the Paratech. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to even see this one at all. I really don't know. Probably not. Yeah, you might not be able to see anything on here. Oh, this is ridiculous. You can't see anything. Oh, there we go. You can't see me. You can't see me. Okay. All right. You guys can all see that. Okay. Hello, spirits. My name is Sam. If there's anyone here who would like to say hello, you're more than welcome to. Okay, we have across. I'm seeing it backwards, so I'm just winging it here. Are there two of you here right now? If there are two of you here right now, can you tell me your names, please? Okay, we have you. Are you watching me? Can you tell me your name, please? $90. Okay, we had 90, then we have 15. Are you telling me how old you both are? You need. What do I need? Oh, sorry. What is it that I need? Yeah, 90 and 15 could be how old the two of them that are here. Tapping. Sorry, guys, you can see this, but you can't see me. There's not much I can do about that at the moment. If I move it, you won't be able to see anything. I need tapping. That could be taken a lot of ways, but we'll just leave it at that. Logan. Is your name Logan? Are you one of the two that are here with me right now? And we have Braden. So, Logan and Braden. Okay, that could just be a random word from the word bank. Logan, if it's you that's here too, how old are you? Chuck. That could be a name. Well, hello there, Mr. Sean. Okay, you can't. Now you can see me. I was just saying, Sean, unfortunately, my text to type is not working on a couple of my apps here. So I'm basically just doing it like this so everybody can see. And when I do that, you can see that, but you can't see me. Well, there we go. That's a little better. Gender. Okay, well, first we had Logan and Braden, the names coming in. And I'm just wondering. Now it says gender. Malicious. Malicious. As I said from the very beginning, I will not accept anything negative by any means. Only positive energy will be accepted here. Here we have wisdom. Logan and Braden, are you still here with me? If you're still here, can you say hello? Q. Logan or Braden, are you still here with me? Resent. Is there something that you resent? Do you not like that I'm trying to speak with you? As I said, I mean you no harm. I would just like to know who is here with me in my home. Fiddle. Well, I know that James's dad loved country music, the guitar, and the fiddle. Yours? I think that's just a random word from the word bank. Into. I'm really sorry, people, that I have to do it this way where you can see that and not me. And you see a thumb right in the middle of where my face is. I apologize. We have intern. I wish there's got to be a way I can fix this. Yeah, it's really hard to see. It's too far away. Use. Oh, there, that's a little better, I think. Modern. Logan or Braden, are you still here? If you're still here, you're more than welcome to speak. Okay, now we have the name John. Hello, John. Can you tell me something about yourself? Hello there, Nike girl. Yes, I'm having a good night. Thank you. I hope you are too. Thank you for dropping in. Okay, we have third. Well, that's great, Nike girl. That's why we are here. We have religion. Religion. I guess I was a little ill prepared tonight. I just decided to jump on at the spur of the moment. Tense. You don't have to feel tense. You're more than welcome to speak. I would still like to know if either Logan or maybe John is still here. And cat. Can you see my cats? Thanks, Sean. Can you see my 3 cats? Yes, I'm being vocal. I'm speaking. Is there anything that you would like to say? You're more than welcome to speak. This is the Paratech app, Nike girl. It's a pretty popular app. A lot of people use it. Paranormal Tech from Ireland, they use it all the time and they get amazing results. But theirs has sound. Mine just doesn't seem to be working. Okay, we have Fatal here. I must have missed that one. Yeah, it's hard to read it backwards. What do you mean by terms? Question. Would you like to ask me a question? Here. You can hear me? Can't take it with you, I guess. Yeah. That's it, eh? Really? Yeah, really. So who else might be here with me in my house? I've seen the name Logan come through. and the name John, and also the name Braden. Are any of you still here? We have 50. Could one of you be trying to tell me how old you are? Well, hello there, Mariner Bengal Explorer. Hello and welcome. I think that just might be a random generated word, the previous one. This. Are you okay with this? Stephen, we have the name Stephen coming through now, along with the other names that have come through previously. Hello, Stephen. Vowel. We have vowel. Stephen, did you used to live on this property or maybe in this house at one time? Stoop. Indirect. Indirect could mean as an indirect form of a question. Is my house haunted? No, my house is not haunted. I've heard things in the house, being in the bathroom, washing my hands or something like that, and I hear my name a couple of times. I hear Sam. I'm the only one in the bathroom. Okay, I'm gonna put this down for a minute so you people can actually see me. Okay, I'll leave it running, but I'm just gonna put it down for a minute. No, my house is not haunted. Like I said, I have heard things in the house. I've had funny things happen. Um, I'll get my boyfriend's cup ready for his coffee when he gets up in the morning, and I put the spoon in the cup, and I went to walk out of the room, and just before I got to the to go into the living room, I heard the spoon move in the cup, and it was quite comical. I found dimes, in different places in the house, and actually, one thing that uh, I was just waking up. I had just opened my eyes, and hadn't got out of bed yet. And this was a couple of years ago, just before Christmas. And like I said, I just opened my eyes, hadn't got out of bed yet, and I looked at my dresser, which is right in front of me, and I actually watched a box of my boyfriend's dad, who'd passed away the previous January, like 3 years ago now, I guess it would be. And I look over and I watch this box of his Christmas decorations slide off the dresser and onto the floor. Yeah, so that was pretty interesting, to say the least. The Afterlight box is, yeah, I actually used to use the Afterlight box. I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. I actually have some videos on my channel of sessions that I've done. I actually had some really good things come through. Yeah. So I really wish that the text to speech was working on these apps. Like I said, the other ones that I have on here, they work fine. They're not like text to speech apps. Um, but unfortunately, like I said, you really can't hear them without an external speaker. Let me see, what is it that I have here? I've got oh, wait a minute. I got the divination box, murmur box. Those two are reverse speech apps, and they're actually pretty good. What else have I got here? I've got Ghost Classic, Ghost Radar Classic, and Ghost Radar Connect. But yeah, until I get um, my external speaker, it's just you can't really hear anything. I found out my house property is haunted by pure accident. I was taking a video of my cat. Bought new headphones. Listen to it. I love your cat. Help me get off me, Emma. Oh wow, really, eh? Wow, that's interesting. And how long ago was that, Mariner? Was that just recent? You know what? Maybe I'll just turn off my tablet and we can actually sit here and we can talk about the paranormal instead of me trying to hold that thing up so you can see it and not me. So here I am. She continues to say, get off of me only when I walk in the same spot. Yes, about 9 months ago. Oh, wow. So that's, wow. Yeah, that's pretty recent, eh? Wow. You're funny, Sean. You're funny. Really funny. Well, yeah, Mariner, you're speaking about a video of your cat. It's funny you should say that. A couple of years ago, I was taking my pug Haley. She passed away last February, unfortunately. She was almost 11 years old. Um, I was coming back from taking her for a walk, and we got to the side of the house, and all of a sudden, she sat down, and she was looking off to the side, and she was staring up at the railing. And I called her name, and I'm like, Haley, Haley, and she didn't answer me. She continued to look up, and I had no idea what she was. I thought one of my cats was sitting up there, and she was just, looking up at the cat. So I walked up to her, and I turned my head to see where she was looking, and there was a cat there, all right, but it was not an actual cat. Okay, this thing was gray, and it was you could see right through it. This thing looked right at me, and it turned around and it disappeared. So it is very true that animals can see spirits, uh, because she actually saw the spirit cat before I did, and yeah, it was pretty interesting. It was pretty interesting to say the least. So yeah, there's my part of my stories for tonight, people. Actually, what I would like to do, want to know the theory behind. Want it? Sure, Sean. That'd be great. Yes, I can. I can see. Look at her. Hmm. Okay, Sean. I'm waiting. Think about how fast an animal can run, more than a human. Their sight can see things moving faster than our eyes. Yeah, this is true. This is true. Yeah. It was just so cool though. You know what I mean? Like, you know, she walked up to where she normally would be, and like she wasn't sitting straight. When she walked up there, she automatically turned this way and her head just went up like that. Hello, Patrick. Thank you for joining us. I hope you are doing well tonight. Mariner, have you tried to do any research on who this person that is in your yard, who she might be? That's the theory. Actually, they can actually see the spirits, which is thought to. Oh, Sean, I wasn't aware of that. That's really interesting. Yeah, that's the. They can actually see the spirits, which is thought to fluctuate between dimensions fast. Well, yeah, that makes sense because if their vision is stronger than ours, um, then they would be able to see spirit a lot faster than us. So yeah, I wasn't aware of that. Thanks for letting me know. I'm getting tired, so I'm just kind of. She can see you, Mariner. I've read too many damn books. Yeah. No, but that's actually really interesting to know, Sean. I wasn't aware of that because like I've noticed sometimes, like in the evening, when it's just starting to get dark, and I take my puppy Harley. He just turned 9 months old today. He's so cute. When I take him out in the evening time, um, like I know that they do see them, just like children do. Um, like he'll stop sometimes, and he's looking straight ahead, or he'll start growling a little bit, and like I know that there's nothing out there that I can see that he's growling at, but obviously he can see something. Yeah, Mariner, maybe like go to your local library or something, and like try finding something. Is your house old? Is it an old house that you live in? Oh, excuse me. Hmm. Yeah, that'd be a good place to probably start, is at the library. Um, like if your house is really old, um, you know, um, try to find some research on the house, more so the property. Um, oh, it's only 1961. Only 61, but prior to that, or land history. Yeah, that would probably be your best bet. Um, because if the house doesn't seem that old, but the thing is, you never know. But a majority of the time, when it comes to things like this, um, it's not the house. Um, it's the property itself, because a lot of energy stays in the ground. Okay. Yeah, it's possible that it's the property itself and not the house. Um, my landlord was here tonight. Asked her that name, Emma. She's owned since 1974. I think it's the property. You were right. Yeah, like I said, I would go definitely go to the library and do some investigating and checking things out. Um, like maybe like if you can look back in records to see if an Emma oh, excuse me, if an Emma lived on the property at one time or in the surrounding area. See, the thing is, a lot of times when it comes to stuff like this as well, it may not just be the property that your house is on. It could be property around it as well. I don't know if I missed it up in the chat when I had the Paratech app on. Um, what are you using to make contact with her? Like, are you using some sort of app or just a normal voice recorder? I can hear it on adjacent property as well when I was walking with my cat. Yeah, so it sounds like you've got something, like on your property and surrounding property. You never know. Yeah, so you're just basically using a normal voice recorder. That's good too. I find a lot of times that a normal voice recorder, it can be a lot better than these noisy apps. Because a lot of times spirit doesn't they don't like the noise. They don't like the noise. They won't come through. I've had that happen a lot too. So apps that I try to use ones that don't have a lot of background noise, like no white noise. Where I like the ones where it's just spirit coming through with no, you know, and all that staticky kind of stuff, right? Um, yeah. I actually used to use one before I moved up where I am now. Um, I used to use the Parrot voice recorder on on my BlackBerry phone, and I'm telling you, it worked amazing, like amazing. I could be in one area, and I could hear kids in the park, like 400 or 500 feet away. That's how good this app was. She talks in 4 to 5 word sentences. Wow, that's really interesting. Has she told you anything about herself, like how old she is, or anything like that? This sounds really interesting. I'm really interested to know this. She's in the ground, she told me. Wow, eh? Um, So you, Mariner, you don't know anything as of yet about the property that your house is on. Am I correct about that? Excuse me while I light up my bad habit here. See, I'm wondering, like, even before you moved into this property, if if maybe previous people that lived there had the same thing happen to them from this Emma spirit that seems to be around. It was an apple orchard before this house. Huh. Maybe try and find out the name of this apple orchard that used to be there. You know, um, there's so many different ways to, and so many options to find out, um, what could have been there. Yeah, that's what I mean. A lot of them, they don't like the white noise. They would prefer that it's just, no noise in the background. Um, I was actually told that by a very good friend of mine. I'm sure, some of you that know that, that come into my live streams. I'm a sensitive and an empath. And my friend Pat, she's basically my teacher and helps me, with what I have. And she was the one who told me that they don't like any background noise. They find it a lot easier to come through, like on a normal voice recorder, or these apps that don't have any of that. Like the Paratech. It's text to speech. There's no interference or background noise or anything. But yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Sean, that it could have been farmland or, um, you know, something like that. Because they did say there was an apple orchard at one time. This is horrible. I should not be smoking on a live stream, but I'm not the only one who does it, so I don't feel so bad. Yeah, Patrick, I was thinking the same thing. Like if you can, find out what the name of the apple orchard was, and um, you might get some answers that way. Finding out who this Emma is. I'll be researching. Oh, so she has told you. Has she told you what has happened to her? Yeah, I remember that. Oh, where was it that you guys were? Um, I can't remember the name of the place where you were, Sean and Marianne were. But I remember her sitting at the table saying, "I don't like the spirit box. I don't." Yeah, the other ones are just so much easier, like a plain recorder. Yeah, and the Ovilus. Yeah, the same thing. Like they're just basic and they don't have any background crap. I took a stick and went here. And she put it under. She's telling you that she's buried on your property. Is this what you're saying, Mariner? She keeps. Sorry, I'm just trying to read in the chat here. I've missed a few things. She keeps telling me, help me, help me. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, you know. Um, you said that the property goes back in the 1800s. So a lot of times back then, if somebody in the family died, they buried them right on the property. So it is quite possible. You have no equipment at all. Well, you're just like you said, you're just using your yeah. You're just using a normal voice recorder on your tablet or your phone. You were saying, I do remember that. Yeah, this is really interesting. Yeah, Mariner, Panic D has a really good idea. The dowsing rods that might help you find the spot where she's telling you that she's buried. Wow. She's told you where she is. Wow, eh? Huh. Has she said anything to you about what happened to her, or how old she is, or anything like that? Because I mean, if she's telling you basically where she is, obviously she trusts you enough to let you know. Mariner, did you see what Panic D had said? He'd asked if is she bothering you? Do you want it to stop? Maybe that's why she's coming to you. Yeah, this is what I'm thinking too. She wants to be found. Yeah, she definitely sounds like she wants to be found, and she trusts you enough to um, let you know where she is. Um, she's touching you now in your house. And maybe try turning on your recorder on your phone right now. Well, she definitely sounds like she wants to be found. Um, I don't know. It doesn't. it doesn't really sound like this is something negative. Um, I mean, this has been happening, for a while now. Obviously, by the sounds of it. So to me, it just sounds like that it's somebody that's looking for help. Put your box on. Okay, well, let me see how much battery I have left in here. Okay, and okay. Just give me 1 second, Mariner. I'm turning on my tablet. It just takes a minute to. Well, the thing is, Patrick, the fact that, she's saying that she loves him, it could just be the fact that, she's happy that there's somebody that can hear her, and somebody that, she trusts enough to ask for help. Okay, just give me a second here, Mariner. I'm just loading up. I'm not so sure that she's going to come through on my end, but, it's worth a try. Just waiting for this thing to load up here. Okay. I really don't think she's going to come through on this end, but if anyone, we will tell her we want to help her. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens here. Emma, can you come through on this end? I understand that you're asking somebody for help. We have the name Jenny coming through. I don't know if that has anything to do with what's happening on your end. Is there an Emma that can come through? We have addiction. I think that's just a random word bank word. Is there an April or a Sarah that can come through? Well, we have the name Gary. Feed. Yeah, I really don't think that Mara, that she's going to come through on this end. Not only that, the battery on my tablet is almost dead. had trouble. Emma, are you buried in that backyard? We have diction again. And then we have 90. Emma, can you come through for me, please? Are you buried in that backyard? Are you looking for help? Emma, if you're here with me, can you say your name, please? Beside. Is someone beside me? Oh, we have find her. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Find her. Find her in each. That is very interesting that it would say find her. Okay, we have Jasper. Emma, if you're here, can you say your name, please? We have Gary. Africa. That's just random generated. That find her, that's very interesting that would come through from what we're talking about. Very, very interesting. Emma, you don't have to be afraid. Don't fear me. I'm not fearing anything. You can't scare me, whoever it is that's trying to. It just will not work. Man. Telepathy. Well, that's kind of interesting too. That's interesting that comes through. Emma, what happened to you? Can you tell me what happened to you? Fame. Just random generated. Language. Okay. We have use. My battery is almost dead on my tablet here, unfortunately. Other. Emma, why are you scaring him? Her. Sorry, Mariner. I don't know if you're a him or a her. We have save. You're a her. Okay. Yeah, that would definitely help. It would. Kicked. Yeah, that is totally interesting, that find her coming through. Emma, where are you buried? Can you tell me where you're buried? Are you purposely trying to scare her? Or are you just trying to let her know that you're there? Okay, we have the name Thomas. That name came through before. You said find her. Who is it that you want to be found? Can you give me a name of the person? Who is this female that you want to be found? You said find her. My battery's gonna die. Well, that's not good. This was just getting interesting. Give me 1 second here. I'll see if I can plug it into my laptop. I will be right back. I'm not sure if this cord is going to work or not, but we will give it a try. Just give me a second here. Yeah, she's got no reason to be afraid to come through, Mariner. None whatsoever. Just give me a second here. Okay. We're good to go now. It's charging, so okay. All right, let's continue on with this. Let me get it so you can see what it's saying. Okay. I had it perfect. There we go. Okay, well, we've got the word teenager, so I don't know if that has anything to do. Emma, are you a teenager? Abyss. Mariner, if okay, I'm gonna put this down now for a minute. Now, if this Emma is bothering you, then I really think that you need to over her. If this spirit is bothering you, I really think that you need to put an end to this. I really do. I see that you're having like weird dreams and whatnot. Like I wouldn't want it to get to the point where it's a spirit attachment. And speaking from experience, I had one about I don't know 2 summers ago, and well, she wants you to help her, yes, but she's scaring you. Okay. Like it, I mean, you're having excuse me, you're having weird dreams, and she's scaring you. She may want you to help her, but if it's getting to the point where you're having dreams because of her, then that's not necessarily a good thing. Like I said, I had a spirit attachment a couple of summers ago. I was out taking photos, and how it all happened was my boyfriend has um, a towing business, and his flatbed actually came from the States. It used to be a furniture truck. Um, excuse me. It used to be a furniture truck, and now it's just a flatbed for towing vehicles and whatnot. Um, and I noticed over, a couple of days that after taking pictures that night that, I was really miserable and in a bad mood all the time. And my friend Pat that I had mentioned earlier, basically my teacher who helps me with my sensitive and empath thing. I was in the bathroom one day, and, the words didn't come out of my mouth, but in my head, I heard really loud, like in a really mean voice, F you, Pat. And that's not me. Like, I trust this woman with my life. She's never done me wrong. She's always helped me out. And I told her about it. And she said, yeah, she said, I could feel that you have an attachment from uh, a very, very, like a not nice man. And what happened was one night I was showing her the pictures, and on the back of the flatbed, she says, look at that one part of the flatbed. And on where the bed comes up, like from the front, you can see the two ends sticking out where the flatbed would come up. And on the one side, I took a look, and there was a face of the creepiest looking guy I've ever seen. I've never seen anything like, and I've seen some pretty freaky things, like really like outrageous things. But there was this face on the one side of the flatbed, and he had a hole right in the top of his head. So, yeah, you do not want this to turn into a spirit attachment. Okay. You need to be careful. If this thing is bothering you, like Sean from Panic D said, he asked you, is this thing bothering you? Yeah, Mariner. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if any of you have heard of astral projection or not. But anyway, yeah, it was quite an experience, and thankfully, she got rid of it for me. And I'm in Canada, in Eastern Ontario. She's in New York State, so yeah. Yeah, I think so too, Sean. But I'm just thinking, like if she's scaring her, that's what I'm thinking. Like she's having these weird dreams and everything now. That's what I was thinking. Oh, you're in Canada as well, Patrick? Nice, nice. Aren't you in Montreal? Montreal or the East Coast somewhere? Nova Scotia? I know I've talked to you before on here. East Coast, that's right too. Yeah. Well, I still have the Paratech app running. I'm just basically I'm charging the battery right now, so we can always go back to it. You love the accent. Whose accent? Who has an accent? Oh, you like the Newfie accent. Yeah, nice one, bye. You do. Who, me? I have an accent? Patrick's laughing at me. Stay where you're to while I come where you're at. Bye. Yeah. I have a lot of Newfie friends. I actually have this one friend. Um, he's from like way down there, like way out, and he's got such a thick accent. It's just like some of you guys, we can't understand you. Yes, the mainland accent. But Mariner's saying I have an accent. I don't think I have an accent. Okay, anyways, back to back to this Emma. Yeah, like Panic D said, he believes that she wants her grave marked. Are you still outside? Oh, you're from St. John's. You're a townie. You're a townie. Patrick's a townie, bye. Yes. I have an accent to you. Oh. No, I was just putting on a Newfie accent. That's all. Yeah, that does make sense that she wants a marker, like she wants to be acknowledged, of course. No, not me. I live in Grand Falls and Grand Falls in Windsor. That's not the East Coast. Anyway, I'm confused. It doesn't take much to confuse me at this point. Yeah, she wants, obviously, you prayed for her to cross over. Well, there's got to be a reason why she feels such a strong attachment to you, Mariner. And you tried prayer and sage. Sage doesn't always work. Yeah, Mariner, I would suggest that you maybe do what Panic D said. Put a little cross there, some acknowledgement. Through Mariner the cat, she calls. No, that's not good, like for all anybody knows, like in the 1800s there was a lot of disease too, right? So I'm wondering, if this is a case for her, because a lot of people were buried in unmarked graves, I'll give you, for instance, in Montreal, which is about, I don't know, maybe 4.5 hours away from where I am in Canada. There was a bunch of people in Ireland, and a whole bunch of them came over to Montreal, and they were so sick with disease. And what they did, all the people that died, instead of burying them, they threw them all in the river. And to this day, people have seen, orbs and all kinds of things. So I'm wondering if maybe this, like Sean said, like a mass burial of unmarked graves, that it could be something, similar to what I was just saying that happened in Montreal. Yeah, like tuberculosis. What was the other one that was really bad back then? Like TB was one of the top ones that was bad, but there was one or two other ones that were like really bad. Well, I wouldn't jump to conclusions quite yet, Mariner. It's a possibility, but I mean, so far you've only had this one female, you know, um, basically latching on to you. You know, she's in your home. She's outside. Um, she obviously needs some help. When did this all start with Emma anyway? Like, did this start like as soon as you moved into this house, or gradually? I remember you said like 9 months. Excuse me. Yeah, that's why I think your best thing to do is to definitely go to the library. Try to get some history on the property. Yeah. In February, I knew more, but it started after we got Mariner last July. Really? Wow. Yeah, I remember you saying that at the beginning, Mariner. Yeah, when the live first went up. Yeah, that's really interesting. So it was just like poof out of nowhere. She just kind of showed up, and started talking to you. Yeah, that's really odd that you get a new cat, then all of a sudden we had a cat who passed. We had a cat who passed last year. I listened to his old recording, and she was there too, saying no. Maybe Emma had cats when she was alive. She loved my cat, she always says. Yeah, so maybe Emma had cats of her own. Mariner, did you say that you have a channel, right? Did you say that you have um, some of the recordings on your channel? I can't remember. I'm trying to keep up with the chat here as well. Excuse me. Did did you say that you have a YouTube channel, or do you just have these recordings on your phone? Okay, yeah, I remember seeing that, but do you have a YouTube channel? Are they on your channel if you have one? My cat walks on a leash. Yes, on YouTube. Okay, you have these recordings on your channel. Okay. Yeah, what I'll do is when I do end the live stream, I will go over to your channel and subscribe, and I will have a listen to them. There's something on my screen here. Mariner Bengal Explorer is my channel. Okay, definitely. I will be sure to check that out. Yeah, because this is really interesting. My puppy is dreaming. He's like, I wonder if you do have a spirit box. Why can you try that? Sometimes she's. No, I don't. I don't have any spirit boxes here. Um, I used to have a couple of the apps on my old laptop, but I don't. I don't have any on here. Well, you're more than welcome to contact me anytime. Um, and I'm sure maybe Panic D can help you out too. He has a channel on here as well. If you give me a minute here, I will put that up here. Just give me 1 second. I'm still here. Just give me a minute. Okay. All right. There you go. There is Sean's YouTube channel. And oh, what did I do? And here is mine, Mariner. Hope that came through all right. There. That mine should have come through okay. I don't know. Just let me see here. Yes, it did. Okay. Okay, Mariner. So there you go. There is Panic D's, excuse me, his YouTube channel, and there's mine. You're more than welcome to contact either one of us. Anything to do with this, because this is really interesting. I'm actually glad that I decided to, put the apps aside, and decided to chat instead. Oh, my lighter's telling me to quit smoking. It's not working. Mariner, are you in the US or Canada? Like, I'm not asking you to put out there, to the public, exactly where you live. Are you in the US? Oh, you're in Washington State. Seriously, the matches don't even want to work. That's got to be a sign right there. Quit smoking. Good Lord. North of Seattle. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what border I'm close to. I think it's Vermont. It's the closest border to me. I'm probably wrong. Don't quote me on that, but yeah. I'm way over here in Canada in the middle of nowhere in the woods. Mariner, did you see Panic D's question? He said, seems like you found her, but now what? Does that make sense? Like, obviously she wanted you to find her, but maybe try asking her, like, what is it that you want me to do? Yeah, Panic D's got contacts everywhere, Mariner. He can definitely help you. He can get you some people to, you know, come to where you are and try and figure this situation out. Definitely. Well, Spirit Box might help. She won't cross over. I've tried. Like, you know what, Mariner? Sometimes you've got to be stern with them. Sometimes you have to be stern with them. You can't be passive. Um, when wanting somebody to leave or leave you alone. Where I used to live, I was actually like I was upstairs in the house, and then I ended up taking over the basement. And the same night that I was there, yeah, you do. That's why I was just gonna say, um, where I was living, I was upstairs, and then I took over the basement of the house, and I was sleeping, and I thought I was dreaming. I felt this hand or fingers like going up like the bottom of my back and up like that. And I kind of woke up and, I'm looking around. I thought, okay, well, maybe it was my cat or something. Like 5, 10 minutes later, it happened again. And I found out that there was a portal in the basement of the house. And what I did was I had to sea salt all the way around my bed. I had sea salt in a spray bottle, and I had to spray the walls. And I had to sternly tell them, you do not live here. You need to go. This is my home. And I'm spraying the walls, and I'm saying this. And there's a few other things that I had to say. But when I got to the last part of sea salting around the bed, all of a sudden I broke down in tears. Like I crossed over whatever was there, and I've never done that before. So you got to be stern. I'm gonna see salt. I've done everything I could possibly find online. Don't believe everything that you see or read online. Seriously, don't believe everything you see. You need to actually speak to somebody that really knows how to do this. Well, you should sea salt. You should spray sea salt in your house. You spray all the walls. You put sea salt in every corner in your house. Every corner of your house, you put sea salt there. That keeps them from coming in. You can also do it around your property as well. Like your front door. I do that here. I have sea salt in the corners. I'm not worried about anything. I've never had anything enter the house or whatnot. Um, but because I'm a paranormal investigator and a sensitive and an empath, I'm out there taking a lot of pictures every 3, 4 days or so. So I mean, I've had things materialize in my pictures that weren't really good. So I mean, you got to protect yourself. Yeah, you got to put your foot down, just like Panic D said. You can't be passive with things like this. You know, um, you think you're an empath. That's quite possible. You could be, but you definitely have to put your foot down. If this thing is scaring you and you're having bad dreams, and she may need your help, but on the same hand, like she's affecting you, and that isn't good. That is not good at all. Well, this Emma obviously has an attachment to you. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you have a spirit attachment, but she is definitely attached to you in one way or another. Like Panic D's got some really good advice for you there. Sean is a great person. Great person. Very smart when it comes to things like this. So yeah, his advice is very good. Very good. Well, yeah, Sean. Like, there's obviously there's got to be a reason. Um, sometimes that's what they do. They'll pick a certain person. But yeah, this is just, yeah. She's got a lot going on there. She really does. She really does. Like Mariner, she's never hurt you or anything, has she? She's never hurt you, has she, Mariner? Like you've never woken up with bruises or scratches or anything on you since this has been happening with her? Give me one sec. I will be right back. Sorry about that. I'm back. Oh, pardon me. Wow, you had a lot going on there, girl. Holy. You definitely had a lot going on in that house. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Sean. There could be like more than just her there, but she's the only one who's actually communicating with Mariner. Yeah, Mariner, it sounds like you need some people to come out there and, like, you know, get in contact with Sean, Panic D here. And like he said, he can hook you up with some people that can help you with this, like, do some investigating and, try and find out just what the heck is going on there. Yeah, it sounds like it. Well, congratulations for being a cancer survivor, Mariner. That's amazing. That's awesome. That's just awesome. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Sean. Because I mean, if, like you said, if it was like nasty and ugly, with her talking like this, they wouldn't like something like that. Yeah. So I don't feel that it's anything negative either. I'm really not getting much of a sense of what's going on, though. I'm not picking anything up. you know it'd be different, like if I see something, like a picture of something, or like an apparition or something like that. Sometimes I can pick up on something, but I don't know, for some reason I'm just not picking anything up. But I don't think that this Emma is actually trying to scare her or hurt her. Maybe she just doesn't realize that she's scaring her. you know I don't know. I'm also wondering again, and I'm not trying to scare you either, Mariner, not by any means. I'm wondering if this is just something that's like playing with you. Like, I don't know. Maybe this is something bigger than what it actually is. I don't know. I really don't know. But you've got some very, very good advice, sound advice from Patrick and from Sean from Panic D. Um, yeah, I would get in contact with Sean from Panic D, and he can put you in touch with some people that can come out to your house if you're okay with something like that. You obviously are you're reaching out, so any way that you can be helped, that's not a problem. Yeah, it sounds like you need to do something, Mariner. You know, like the more you talk about it, I don't get a feeling from Emma or anything else, but I'm definitely getting a feeling, off of you. You know, like this is really affecting you. This is really affecting you. I can feel that. You know. Yeah, yeah. Patrick's got a good point there too. There could be something holding Emma there. That's why she's asking you for help. That is a very good possibility. Thanks you for bringing that up, Patrick. Yes, definitely. There could be something holding her there. And if there's something holding her there, obviously that thing is not very nice. It sounds like you're sensitive. Not so much an empath, but it sounds like you're sensitive. What I'm thinking. Mariner, since this has been going on, have you noticed any changes in yourself? Like, have you noticed, your demeanor? Has your demeanor changed at all? Have you noticed yourself doing things or saying things or acting, ways that you don't normally act? Oh, Sean. Oh, that's. I think you got all your bases covered there, Panic D. Oh, oh boy. That was great. Yeah, you need to figure out. She's definitely got an ability going on. I don't know. I'm just picking up like more of a sensitive than an empath. Like, I mean, an empath is like more empathetic to, you know, uh, feeling other people's emotions and stuff. I don't know if I'm just picking up more of a sensitive as far as she's concerned. That's what I'm getting. Mariner, I'm not sure who your question is directed at. If you could elaborate on that, so he'll know to answer. Yeah, sensitives. Yeah, they can feel the emotions of others, even in the spirits. Yeah. Well, with me, I'm a sensitive and an empath. Like, I mean, if I go outside, you know, before I even start taking any pictures or doing anything, like I'll go out there and I'll stand around, you know, and if I feel the energy is bad, I'll go back in the house. I won't stay out there. I pick up on that right away. Empath sensitive meaning. Sensitive is basically when like you pick up on things. Empath is more like when you feel other people's emotions, like the people around you. You automatically you pick up how they feel, and it affects you. I get that a lot. I don't like being around a bunch of people at one time, because a lot of times it's like, whoa. One minute I'm happy, one minute I'm sad, the next minute I'm ready to rip somebody's head off. And it's not me feeling that way. I'm just picking up on how they feel. Well, Mariner, you've been trying to do it yourself. You need help from other people. You need people to come in there and do it. Like you said that, Mariner, you said you tried to do things and it's just not working. Girlfriend, I'm telling you, you need help from other people to do something to help you and your boyfriend get through this. Okay, I'll be quiet and let you guys talk. Yeah, you got to push it out of there. Push it out of your house. Whoa, what happened there? Hang on, I got to pop out my chat here. Mariner, I don't know why that showed up 1, 2, 3, 4 times. I'm leaving one there. Don't worry, Mariner. I don't know why it showed up as many times as it did. Okay. I've left the first one there. Crawl space and sage. Your Bible went missing. Wow. Yeah, I did, Sean. That was cool. Wow. Yeah. She breathes into your iPad. Wow. Yeah, it's oh yeah, you're in your Eastern Standard Time just like me. Yeah, it's like 2:17 here. I've been live for like 2 hours and 20 minutes. Well, Mariner, I think if you know, do what Patrick and Panic D, his name is Sean, do what they suggested, it's probably going to take you in the right direction because you obviously have a lot going on, girl, and I can feel that it's affecting you. It's 3:48 a.m. here. Wow. Well, like I said, I'm extremely glad at this point that we decided to chat instead of just you know going on with the apps. This is yeah. You definitely got to keep your wits about you, and not let it. You know, you got to have the upper hand, Mariner. Like don't let it think it's getting to you. You got to be strong. Try not to be vulnerable. You know, because that's what a lot of them want. They want you to be vulnerable. And if they feel that you are vulnerable, that's when, they will take advantage of that, And speaking from experience, I've had it happen. But you got, like I said, you've got some great advice. You've got some great advice here. Yep, that's exactly it. If you let them, they'll take advantage of it. You got to be strong, girl. Is this only affecting you, Mariner? Is this not affecting your boyfriend at all? Does he even think that there's anything going on? Okay, so it is affecting him as well, but you're saying that he's telling you to stop, don't do anything. Well, I'm no, no, it's all good, Sean. It's all good. Like, I mean, no, not a problem, not a problem at all. If you guys can give this girl some advice, by all means, like, go to it. Go to it. I have no problem whatsoever. None whatsoever. But I'm just wondering, like, it's affecting him, but he's telling you to stop and not do anything about it. That's what I'm wondering. Like, he knows that there's things going on in the house and on the property. He says there's well, I don't know how he can say that there's nothing that can be done. Like, how does he know? How does he know that? Like, I'm wondering if maybe something's affecting him and you know, telling him to tell you to stop. I don't know. There's a lot going on here. Like, definitely a lot going on. I just Yeah, it's like Patrick said, it can cause problems. You both have to agree on the same thing to do something to get rid of this. Because to me, it sounds like, and don't quote me on this, I could be wrong, but to me, it kind of sounds like, something's maybe got a hold of him, and is telling him to tell you, like, stop. There's nothing that can be done. There's nothing that can be done. Yeah, go right ahead, Sean. Anything you have to say is, I have no problem. No problem at all. Well, Williams, there's a little bit more than that going on with her. No, Williams, they need to do something to get rid of what is in their house and on their property. It's a little bit more involved than high vibration and stuff like that. There's a lot going on here. Yeah, Sean is correct. Definitely correct. If it's early 1800s, 1900s. No, because back then women were seen and not heard, basically. So, yeah, that's how things were back then. Definitely. Definitely. The man ruled the roost. So, yeah. No, that wasn't sexist by any means. No, because that is true. That's exactly how it was back then. And unfortunately, even today, it's like that too, you know. Yeah, you would be. I think, yeah, you would definitely be rich there, Sean. Who mocks it? Your boyfriend does? Well, sometimes he says strange stuff, and I'm like, don't say that. To me, it sounds like whatever's going on there is affecting your boyfriend. If he's saying things like, is he saying things that he doesn't normally say? And then you're saying he mocks it? That's the worst thing he can do is mock it, because that will make things worse. Yeah, he definitely shouldn't be mocking whatever's going on there. That's no, that's a no no. You're trying to, make things better, not make things worse. And, you know, there's a difference between, standing up and putting your foot down, like, leave me alone, you have to leave, and whatnot. But, mocking it and calling it on, or just being rude to it, that's not a good thing. Yeah, no, that's, if anything, that's just going to make things worse. You know, um, it's like Sean Panic D said, or I think it was Patrick who said it. You both have to agree on a plan. You have to both set a plan in motion that you both agree on. To get rid of whatever's in your house and on your property. Yeah, but even with a few drinks, jokes, like, I mean, whatever's there is not going to take it as a joke. Just jokes, but it's not better here. You can't joke. I keep telling him. It's not going. He's like, make it go. I'm like, I'm trying. Yeah, but I mean, he's he's involved too. He's got a. Yeah, Sean's right. It's kind of late for that. It's already happening. Well, it's like it's like you both have to agree on something. You're both living there. you know, it's affecting both of you. You both have to agree on a plan. You know, it can't just be one of you. It's affecting both of you, obviously. Like you both have to agree on something. It's being attacked. I will not accept the detox. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me too, Patrick. Like just things attacking him, and like he's got no control over it, so he's making jokes out of fear. Yeah, that definitely. Yeah, girl, you guys both have to do something. You got to get whatever's in there out. You got to get rid of this. Well, I still think your best bet is, like you could move, but I think you're better off to get rid of it while you're there. No, I agree with Sean with Panic D. You need to get rid of this whatever is going on in your house and on your property while you are still there. Because you don't know, you could move and whatever's going on there could follow you. You don't want that. Yeah, exactly. Just like I said, just what Sean said. It could follow you wherever you go. You need to get rid of it where you are now. You and your boyfriend need to get some help. You need to do something. You don't want it following you because you think you've got it bad now. If whatever this is follows you, you could get it tenfold, like even worse than you have it now. Well, I'm sorry, but that's the truth. I'm not gonna BS you, and either are Sean and Patrick. You've got to do something about this now. You know, don't wait. Don't move and take the chance of this thing following you. You got to do something now. Yeah, exactly. It'll come back tenfold. Yeah. Like, I mean, I bought a bag of, actual sage from a reserve about half an hour from here. And my teacher, excuse me, my friend, my teacher, Pat. Oh God, excuse me. She says it doesn't work for spirits, just like Patrick or like Sean said. It's just for dark energy. Well, obviously the sage isn't working, so you've got to go a different route for this. You really do, Mariner. Like, I can definitely feel that this is affecting your health, your train of thought. It's affecting your relationship with your boyfriend. Yeah, sage and what is it? Sage and charcoal. People use that too. Better let you rest. What do you mean by that, Mariner? Better let you rest. Mariner, what did you mean by better let you rest? I don't know. For some reason, I'm thinking that that's not coming from you saying that. I don't know. I could be wrong, but better let you rest. That's, I don't know. It's just out of the ordinary from what we're talking about. Oh, okay. No, it just better let you rest kind of caught me off guard there for a minute. I wasn't sure, where that came from. Oh, I'm still good. Like, this time for me is nothing. This is nothing. I'm a night owl. Yes, please. You know, um, you have a way to contact Patrick and Panic D, Sean, and me. Um, yeah, so you've got people to give you advice and help you. Definitely starting to get. Yeah. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. And thank you for sharing your story with us. Oh, you're 60 and retired. Oh, well, I'm 53 and retired. Well, I do have home businesses, but yeah, other than that, I'm I don't do much else other than that. And I investigate. I stay up all hours of the night. And I still get up at 8:30 in the morning. Still young. Oh, thank you, Mariner. I'm still young. Tell my body that, my aching bones that. Well, you both suck. I still have to work. Gotta love you, Sean. Just gotta love you. You're great. Oh, Sean, you don't look a day over 25. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, right. Hello. I don't normally look like this either. Like I'm yeah. I did a bunch of work outside today cutting grass, so normally when I come on my lives I'm usually wearing my camo hat, but I don't look half asleep. But it is what it is. I'm not out to impress anybody. I am who I am. Sam I am. But I look great for 53. I normally look better than this, but thank you for the compliment. Yeah. Oh, well. You're still young, Mariner. Look, 60 is not old. I started working and I knew this would have been my last year, but I lost my son. Too. Oh, don't you just hate people like that, eh, Sean? Just because you got checks doesn't mean you got money in the bank to cover those checks. God, people like that suck. People think spirits are fake. It's real. Oh, they're definitely real, all right. They're around us all the time. All the time. They're always around us. We're never alone. Never alone. Our loved ones are always with us. Our pets that have passed are always with us. Yeah, they're definitely real. You know, if I was going through OBS instead of just through my webcam, I could Mariner. I could show you a picture that I took of. I was just taking pictures of the sky. I think it was 2017. I think it was, and I actually, my friend Pat there, she's like, look at that picture, look at that picture, like zoom in. And I broke out crying. It's actually, my dad showed himself to me in the sky. It's like a younger version of him. Um, I have it on my, in my Facebook group. If you want to check it out, I'll put the link up for my Facebook group. Hold on. But yeah, it's like really super cool. Really super cool. And it was actually his birthday is October the 17th. And I think it was towards the end of October. Hang on a second. Let me get my. Oh, that's my page. There is my Facebook my Facebook group. Sean, you're already in it, so you can check it out. My dad. It's totally awesome. Like I'm zooming in on the picture, and I'm chatting with Pat at the same time on Facebook, and I'm just like, "Oh my God, it's my dad!" And she says, "Yeah," because she's seen pictures of my dad before. I just put the link up there. Oh, you only have YouTube? Mariner, my Facebook group is like right above there. Here, hang on a second. I'll put it there again. Here is my Facebook group. It's called Arden Paranormal. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, just request to join. You only have YouTube. Yeah, Patrick, I don't think I made any videos with that picture in it. I don't think I did. See, if I was going through, oh yeah, you're not on Facebook. I don't know if I can bring it up or not. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can maybe bring it up somehow. The name of it. It's Arden Paranormal, Mariner. I just put the link back up there again. So if you just click on that link, it'll take you right to my Facebook group. Yeah, I would really like to show you that picture, but I don't think I can do it. See, it would be nice if you could actually, put pictures in the chat on YouTube. That would make it so much easier. It really would. It really would. But yeah, I don't think I can. I don't think I can do it. Like I said, if I was streaming through Facebook, oh, excuse me, then I could share the screen, but I don't think I can. I don't think so. I'm still here. I just can't see what anybody's. I'm on a different page here. Like I've actually got some really cool pictures. Like I've taken some pretty outrageous looking things. I really have. Yeah, for some reason it's not showing all my pictures anyway. Like I've got pictures of things, materializing, all kinds of neat stuff like that. Okay, where'd my chat go? There we go. No, don't go getting all fancy now. Yeah, I couldn't even if I tried. Do you do Facebook Lives? Have I done a Facebook Live on my page? No. Yes. No. But I can. I don't do Facebook. I wouldn't be doing Facebook Lives in my group. I'd be doing. I also have a page as well. I'll send you the link to my page. My page I basically set up for sharing other people's live streams and ones that I will eventually be doing, which could be soon. Okay, here is my. I lost my chat again. Here is my Facebook page. Yeah, really, eh? Stop whining. You're retired, dude. Did you send a request for the page and the group? Like I've got one other window open, another window open. I'm just gonna. Oops, there goes the chat again. Come back here. There we go. Okay, the last link that I sent, if you look up, I think this is the first time I've seen you in person and not just in chat. Yeah, this is the first time you see me in person, and like I said, I don't always look like this. I don't always have a hat on. If I took it off right now, I'd scare you. I have like hat head, hair hat head, something like that. Yeah. And plus, it's almost 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. So I don't care what I look like. It is what it is. You look good in a hat. Why? Thank you. I wear this hat a lot. Like I have really long hair, so. Yeah, Patrick. Yeah, I've seen you in some other ones. You're part vampire. Yeah, I'm a mod for PSPR, Dan Kleiss, Atlantis Paranormal, and Spectral Wolfpack. Mr. Oh, Alex Bob. Yeah, now I completely forgot what I was going to say. It couldn't have been that important if I don't remember. Knowing my luck, I'll when I end the stream, I'll be sitting there watching TV or whatever, getting ready to crash out, and I'll be like, "Now I remember," but it's too friggin' late to say anything. But that's okay. That is okay. You think it was in Atlantis? Yeah. Well, yeah, CJ was here earlier and he just disappeared. So, yeah. Yeah, it was probably there. Yeah, Alex is really cool. Do I have a regular schedule? What, you mean like sleeping and getting up? Or do you mean on here? Explain itself, Lucy. Explain. So I know what you're talking about. To go live. You don't have to yell at me. You hurt my feelings. No, I'm just kidding. No. I never set a schedule. I just okay, I'm gonna go live kind of thing. No schedule. I'm as random as they come. The first live that I did before this one, I was waiting for a couple people to come in, and all of a sudden, everything was fine, and all of a sudden everything went haywire. I don't know. The screen went all weird, and like I was talking, just saying like, okay, well, we'll give it a few more minutes and see if people come in. And I could actually hear it looping back. I could hear it. I'm like those crazies over at Panic Daily. Live every Saturday at 5, no matter where we are and not dying sick. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the thing is, Sean, if I was going through OBS like I would really like to be doing, instead of just stupid normal webcam, I would really like to start doing like what you do and what Billy Cook does. Like having guests come on and talk about different things, but for some reason I don't know what's going on. OBS is working fine now. I'm finally hardwired into the internet. I'm not running off of Wi-Fi anymore. But for some reason, like I know there's a delay from from streaming to YouTube, but there's more of a delay than normal, and I'm finding that when I do a live a test, like a private test live with through OBS, not only is it more of a delay, it's looping. You know what I mean? Like I'll say something and then I don't say anything and I can hear back what I've said. So I don't know if that's something in the OBS and the settings that I have to change. I don't know. But I would really like to start, using it and, you know, having guests. Are you playing the stream back? I don't understand what you mean. Sorry, I think I'm kind of stuck on stupid right now. It's like 3 in the morning. Do you mean like when I'm like OBS to YouTube or this one? I feel so stupid. Are you watching your video on YouTube while you are streaming on OBS? Yes. Is that what I'm doing wrong? Should I just have can't do that on the same computer? Oh. So if I want to go live on YouTube, I should just like keep the YouTube closed and just go through OBS. So basically keep YouTube closed and just like watch my stream through OBS while I'm live, right? Pause the YouTube on the computer. Oh, see, I didn't know that. Thank you for telling me that. You learn something new every day. Pause the YouTube on the computer you are streaming off of. Okay. That makes more sense. Well, okay. All right. I'm listening or I'm watching. OBS will stream your desktop audio. Okay. See, I don't know a lot about OBS. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. That I get that now. So if you're playing the video, it will stream that and your mic at the same time. Well, see, that's what I couldn't figure out, right? Because like I would say something, I'd have OBS like click on the start streaming, and I do everything, put the thingy in, in YouTube, and like I said, I'd be saying something, and then I would stop talking, but it would repeat what I said previously when I hadn't said anything else. When we play videos, I can't hear them on my computer. but Mary Ann can, and there's a delay a bit. Oh, okay, I see. I see, said the blind man. Okay. Yeah, see, like I have another laptop, an older one. I got this one for my birthday. Lucky me. Um, my old one doesn't have a webcam, so it was kind of pointless to try and do anything on here. Yeah, I know. See, I have Hangouts on here on this one too. Um, Somebody had suggested to me to try. I think it was CJ. Yeah, it was CJ from Atlantis Paranormal. When I did my first live stream, he suggested that try using Hangouts first, and then work your way up to YouTube. But I had to be difficult in YouTube. I tried Hangouts once, and I was only talking to one person. I didn't even know how to share the link. I do now, but happy belated birthday. Whose birthday is it? It's not mine. See, Sean, I'm still trying to familiarize myself a bit um, with uh, with OBS. I'm the type of person that I would rather, try and figure things out for myself, as much as I can. And if I can't, then, help is needed. Sometime when we are in the studio during our live stream, I will show you guys our setup. It's kind of, it's kind of effective. Oh, duh. Okay, I got a computer for my birthday. Happy belated. Yeah, my birthday was back in March the 7th. I didn't get the laptop until I think the end of April or something. But better late than never. Yeah. So I told him that's what I wanted. I said, I need another laptop. I said, in April. Yeah. Yeah, Sean, that'd be great. Maybe, um, like, I don't know. Do you use OBS for your live streams or not? I don't think you use Hangouts, do you? Because if you use OBS, like maybe you could do a thing on how to do it properly. See, the reason why I initially downloaded OBS to begin with, as I mod for Dan Kleiss, Hinsdale. Everybody knows Dan Kleiss, and he was so he could put the streams on so they could stay on longer because he only has them on for like 3 or 4 hours. Like he says he crashes out at like 2:33 in the morning. So the streams were only on from like I don't know, between 9:30 and 10 till like 2:33 in the morning. And we'd work something out that I would get OBS and he would set me up so like I could keep the streams going, right? So at least they were being looked after if something went wrong. And but because I was only using Wi-Fi, I could barely connect to YouTube at all through the Wi-Fi. And now that I'm hardwired, I can. And now he's having problems with Amcrest. He can't access any of his live streams. So they set up a new camera, a Canadian one, in Bolton, Ontario. And he still hasn't been able to get anything up and running yet. So I'm kind of on hold for doing stuff like that. But we were recording in the studios in OBS. Yeah, because I would like to know like a little bit more about how the program works. Like I know how to put in, I know how to do like the basic things. other things I'm still learning how to do, right? So I thought the Paratech was still running. It's not. That's good. Well, it's a good program. It's a really good program. I really like it, but I just would like to be now that I know. See videos and we were sitting in the studio port that is recording with OBS. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, thank you for being here, Patrick, and I greatly appreciate all your advice and everything for Mariner. Greatly appreciated. Very much so. Um, yeah, maybe I'll throw up another one tomorrow night. I'll try going through OBS now that I know that I can. I just have to pause my YouTube and just watch it through my through the OBS program. That way, I can share things that I've been wanting to share forever, and I would rather do it on through this than Facebook. I don't know. I don't really like Facebook all that much for live streaming. I don't know why. I don't. Yes, it was nice meeting you, Mariner, as well. Yes, definitely. And yeah, like I said, I'll try and put another one up tomorrow night. You've never seen the Facebook Lives. There's a lot of good ones out there. A lot of good ones there. But most of the ones that I watch are on YouTube. I don't know. I just prefer YouTube. Well, maybe tomorrow night instead of streaming on YouTube, I'll do a yeah. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm going to do a Facebook Live on my page tomorrow. But what I'll do is I'll schedule it for a specific time instead of just like, "Hey, I'm here." If I remember to set a specific time, I could forget. I don't know. I don't know, but well, we've been on here now for okay. Okay, Sean, that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I would really like to get it working properly and know like all the ins and outs and how to use it, like all of it, not just okay, click on start streaming and click on stop streaming. You know, I know how to share like things like from my YouTube channel and stuff like that. But I'd like to know exactly how to use it. Yeah, Mariner, like I said, you've got some pretty solid advice from two people here. I'm really hoping that you will get in touch with both of them here because you can be helped. You and your boyfriend can be helped, and I really hope that you will be, for you and your boyfriend's well-being. Okay, Sean, thank you for being here. And I guess we will end this live stream. And thank you all for being here. And good night, good morning, wherever you may be. And we will talk again soon. Like I said, I'm going to do a Facebook Live tomorrow night. Bye for now, everybody.